Okay, y'all fanatics, welcome back again to Bermuda Grad Central with BYD. This video is dedicated to the ones who are at the store and you just don't understand spreader settings, you don't understand how to buy fertilizer, and everybody is making it real hard by giving you all this math that you don't understand, and the math is already done for you. So let BYD explain to you how to understand these fertilizers, spreadings, and how to buy your fertilizer.
You're watching Bermuda Grad Central, changing the world 1 yard at a time.
Look, I'm gonna try to make this video as simple and as quick as possible. All right. It's a little windy out here, so you may get some wind noise. Sorry for that. All right, guys, the first thing you're going to need to know, and what we're trying to do is you're trying to understand those spreader settings, those numbers. I don't know if you can see them, but you're trying to figure out how to set that when you buy your fertilizer. But let me explain one thing to you. The first thing you got to understand is this right here. Guys, what we have here is 3 square feet. I'm going to make this simple. A square foot is literally 12 inches by 12 inches. All right. So these 3 squares make 3 square feet. If you buy a product at the store and it says, this product says put down 2.5 pounds per 1,000 square feet. Okay. What they're literally saying, 2.5 pounds of this product, and I'll show you what it is. Not a sponsor, I'm not using it, but it's just a simple Scott's turf builder. And the weight of the bag is 12.5 pounds. This bag covers 5,000 square feet. So let's do the math. If this is saying you put down 2.5 pounds per 1,000 square feet, that literally is what you're going to do. And I'm going to measure off 1,000 square feet just so you can see. And what we have here is basically my TR Industrial measuring wheel, and we have the Scott's 1 gallon pumps. I have it filled with a gallon of water and just marker die. I'm going to use this marker die to literally mark off 1,000 square feet, so you can literally see what the bag is talking about. And look, as you can see, when I push this wheel, it's going to measure off the feet. All right, you see it says feet and inches on the side. Right now it's at 1 foot and 6 inches. 2 feet. All right, so I'm going to measure off 1,000 square feet. Now guys, the simple math is for me to go 50 feet that way, 20 feet over, because 20 times 50 equals 1,000. That's 1,000 square feet, guys. All right, so let me measure this off so you can see what 1,000 square feet literally look like. Okay, y'all fanatics, now what I'm going to attempt to do is to take my blue marker die and spray the lines 50 feet that way, 50 feet over, 50 feet back, 20 feet over. That'll give me the 1,000 square feet. So I'm going to attempt to try to do that and record it, so we'll see how it goes. Look, I did my best. Those lines are not straight. I didn't have Crayolas when I was a kid, so I couldn't stand the lines, but I just want you to see what a 1,000 square foot area looks like. All right. And you see this, got bottles of waters on the corner just to mark it. But this area right here is 1,000 square feet. Now, according to that bag, it is saying that 2.5 pounds of that product should cover this 1,000 square feet. And guys, like I said, just imagine, and those are not, let me go to the ones that are scale. Like Doc Brown, I want it right. Those are 1 square feet. So I literally have 1,000 of these squares in this area that you saw me mark off. So 2.5 pounds of this product is going to cover this 1,000 square foot area. All right. Now, okay, check this fanatics. Look, these 3 products are just examples. This is not the product that I'll be putting down this year. I'm just using these for examples. Oh yeah, by the way, look, if you have Bermuda grass, do not apply a starter fertilizer to your Bermuda grass except for these 3 reasons. You just put down new sod. Let's say you put it down in October, okay, and it's springtime. First application, I probably would go with a starter fertilizer on new sod. You're overseeding or you're reseeding. But by no means do you apply starter fertilizer to an established Bermuda lawn because of that phosphorus, all right? That's just a tip. That's another video, and I'll probably do a video on it, but don't apply a starter fertilizer to a established Bermuda lawn because that phosphorus may do more harm to your lawn than it will help for one that's established, all right? Keep that in mind, all right? Check this out, guys. Look, you professionals that are watching this video is not directed at you. It's primarily directed at the new homeowner who just doesn't know anything about buying a spreader and putting down a fertilizer. Guys, if you buy a Scott's spreader and you're using Scott's product, it is so easy to apply this. This basically says you're putting down 2.5 pounds, and I'll zoom in on it, per 1,000 square feet. If you use a Scott's broadcast rotary spreader, you set the dial right there to 3.5. If you're using a Scott's drop spreader, you set it to 6.5. Guys, once you push that, it's basically saying that it's going to cover 1,000 square feet, and it's going to put down 2.5 pounds of this product. What you have to figure out is what is your total yard square footage. I'm only showing you 1,000 feet because that is generally the basic measurements so you can get a good idea, okay? And what I'm going to do is pour 2.5 pounds of this product out so you can literally see what it looks like. Okay, I went a little bit over. I'm at 2 point, I think it's, let me let you get closer. I'm at 2.7. As you can see that, I'm gonna remove some to get it to 2.5. Guys, I got the 2.5 pounds right there. And just bear in mind, like I said, when you're buying these products, it's for the homeowner, not for the professional landscaper. If you buy a Let's Go spreader, the settings will be on the back if you're using Let's Go product. All right. Sometimes you'll get it, and it'll say, now I have a Let's Go 50 pound, and this the 50 pound and the 80 pound actually use the same spreader settings. So if I was using this particular product, I would have it at 15. But you can see they got Scott's Speedy Green, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Let's go HD1. I don't think they even make that anymore, but they have it on the bag. Scott's Easy Green, and that's the one that a lot of people buy. Vigoro, walk behind rotary spreader 4300. All right. So listen, I don't have a Scott's spreader. I'm using a Let's Go spreader. All right. So I would actually have to calibrate mine because the Scott's bag did not have Let's Go spreader settings. All right, so I'm going to add this 2.5 ounces of product to my spreader. And remember, guys, I always say you don't apply fertilizer on top of your lawn. All right, if you do, put it on a tarp, then apply it. BYD is doing it totally wrong today, but I got to make sure that my spreader is closed, and it is closed, so I have no accidents where it goes out and gets onto the turf and burns the turf because I applied too much in one spot. Now, that Milorganite or all that organic fertilizer, like purely organic, won't burn your soil or your grass, but the ones in the store that are synthetic will cause damage. So make sure that you do it the correct way. We're gonna pour this in here. All right. Now my objective would be to apply that 2.5 pounds of product on this 1,000 square foot area. Now, like I said, if you're buying the manufacturer fertilizer and the manufacturer spreader or broadcast spreader, you should not have an issue doing it. But when you buy one like this and it don't have the spreader on the fertilizer bag, you have to calibrate it yourself. How am I going to calibrate it? I actually start at a low setting because Scott's products are real fine. They're not, the prill side is not as big as regular fertilizer. As a matter of fact, you see the difference in the size. Look how much bigger those are. All right, versus the Scott's. Scott's, like I said, has a fine prill size, and they've been doing this for years, man. This is just how all the Scott's products work. And remember, I said that Scott's handheld whiz spreader, you know, actually works best for Scott's products, even though I still love it. I use it with other products. It kind of clogs up a little bit, but when you use Scott's products, it works just fine because this stuff is so light and airy. But I just can feel the difference in the weight. But that's lets you see the difference in fertilizer size. Okay, y'all fanatics, look, for the sake of this video, I'm going to spread that Scott's fertilizer. Just for the sake of this video. I'm only going to do 1,000 square feet, so we'll see what it looks like when I put down that purely organic on top of it. But this is 1,000 square feet, and I'm somewhat calibrating my Let's Go spreader for this. All right, so let's see if it works. My scale zeroed out. I don't know if you can see that. All right, and this is the remainder of the fert that was in the spreader. All right, I'm gonna pour this in here. And guys, it basically says I have roughly 2 ounces left. So what that tells me is this. All right. On this particular Let's Go 50-pound home professional spreader, and if you're interested in purchasing this, I have a link in the description to get one of these, and I also have a few more spreaders that you may be interested, because this boy, I think it's like 2 something, but like I said, this is the one that the professionals use. Let's Go. Anytime you see one of those trucks pull up, they always have Let's Go spreaders hanging off the back of them, and it's for a reason. I know I'm gonna have some people say, oh, Let's Go is trash. Maybe, but you don't get to be #1 by putting out trash repeatedly. All right, so this is the perfect spreader for the homeowner that wants to be a pro, but you don't want to pay pro prices, because pro prices are like $400, $500, $600 for a spreader. All right, they have the $50, $60 spreaders. Nothing is wrong with those, but I've always recommend air-filled tires, high quality construction. This is made out of carbon steel, which means it's going to last forever. This is not a one-time buy and it break next week. This is a one-time buy, and it'll probably outlast you as a homeowner. Like I said, just make sure you get a grease fitting gun so you can always put some grease in there when it's needed, but it'll rarely need grease if you're using it just for your home. But back to those spreader settings. Like I said, I had it actually set on, if you can see that little triangle, little point right at 9. All right, so that lets me know, guys, that I can go 9. I'll put it on 9. I can make me 2 passes, and that'll do. So I just calibrated my Let's Go spreader settings for that particular product, which was a Scott's fertilizer, which their settings were like 3.5 or something like that. All right, so that's how you calibrate your spreader. But guys, the video is basically to kind of take that guesswork out of it for you, because I know you see a lot of guys doing math and showing you nitrogen rates and all this and that. If you pick a particular fertilizer, and most of them have a program on their bag, some will say use 3 times a season, 4 times a season. They've already did the math for you. There's no need for you to do hardcore math when you can simply get that manufacturer's spreader, that manufacturer's fertilizer, follow the directions on the bag, spread it just like they tell you, but you have to know your square footage of your lawn. And like I said, I showed you how to get it. You know, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I showed you how to get it the easy way, and to do it in 1,000 square feet increments. And once you learn your square footage for your property, guys, it gets so easy. I mean, really easy. I mean, it's not hard at all. It's not rocket scientist material. Is 2.5 pounds of that particular product. It's going to spread on 1,000 square feet. If you get their spreader, you simply click it to what they tell you to put it on, 3, 4, 5, 6, 15, or whatever it is, and just push. For its pushing speeds, yeah, you got to walk with a little pace, but you don't have to kill yourself, guys. If you know the square footage, and you know 1,000 square feet of your particular part of your yard, you know that amount of product has to go in there. It's easy, guys. Not as hard as everybody trying to make it to be, but you know, that's YouTube. All right, you know, guys. Oh, by the way, I just cracked 10,000 subscribers, and I just want to thank you guys. Okay, Yard Fanatics, BYD would like to give you guys a special thanks for getting me to the 10,000 subscriber mark on YouTube. Never thought it would be possible this fast. The channel is moving along pretty fast, so I'm glad I'm helping you guys. And just continue to hit that subscribe button and like button, and I'll get there. You are tuned into Bermuda Grass Central with BYD. This is Michael Bowman, and I'll talk to you soon.